I just counting trophies. It's the same like cancerous debate that happens in the NBA all the time, where it's like X player is better than this guy because he has more rings. I'm like, well, X player averaged 8 points a game in the playoffs. You're gonna tell me that he's better than Giannis because Giannis only has one ring? It's an idiotic argument, and I don't like that at all when it comes to football. And not
Yeah,
just because I'm a Spurs fan. Like, yeah, Harry Kane doesn't have any trophies, but I'm a massive Atleti fan too, and we've won quite a few things under Simeone.
yeah,
But like, I'm not a fan of Atletico Madrid because they won 2 La Ligas. I'm a fan of Atletico Madrid because of the aura around the club, because of the dark arts, the play style, the cult of personality that is Simeone. Like, I'm a massive Simeone fan. It ain't about winning a Europa League. Like, that's cool, but it's the journey of being a fan. What does that look like? So I think when I was picking Tottenham, I looked at other clubs too, and I think I was just really turned off by how like I said, American fans acted who were fans of Arsenal or fans of Chelsea. I couldn't stand them, and I was like, man, I don't want to be in this. It felt like a really popular frat on campus, but like nobody actually was genuine and like really fucked with each other. Sorry, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but
no, you definitely are.
you can censor that out in post. And I was like, I don't want to be a part of this. Like, I want to join a team that feels a bit more special to me, and it ended up being Tottenham. I had no idea that we were going to get players like Harry Kane and Son down the road, which has been incredible to watch. But I liked the history of homegrown talent. I liked that. I liked that they didn't just go out and buy the biggest names. I was attracted to that. I was like, okay, this is a development club, as opposed to like just a strict buying club. That was
Yeah,
very attractive to me. I didn't really care about the trophies or anything. That was kind of secondary.
yeah. I like that, bro. I like that a lot, actually. So you mentioned also Atletico Madrid in there.
Yeah,
You mentioned the dark arts. I think people would agree with you, especially those who know La Liga or know what Cholo Simeone has built over there. They very much embraced being the bad guy to a lot of people. Um,
hmm
so what was it? You mentioned about your love about Spurs with Atletico Madrid. Where does that really come from? Because when I think about my passion for football, it isn't so much, and I support very big clubs. It wasn't so much about the brand of the club itself. It was the brand of football that I was watching. Right, like
mm,
my passion for Barcelona. For those who tune into the show, they know this already. I had no choice. My family generationally are Barcelona fans, and we they can look at it at this team. When people say Barcelona is the biggest club in the world, they're dead wrong, mainly because we don't have the longevity, right? Like we're a very recently good club as early as
right.
the early 90s, and that's it. If you looked at Barcelona before that, very, very mediocre club, very mediocre finishes. We were kind of the anti Real Madrid club. That's what everybody saw us as like the rebels to the empire that was Real Madrid. But that's really it. There wasn't anything much to hang your hat on. But my love for Arsenal came from, I think, something similar. Arsene Wenger came into the league. Nobody liked him at all because he believed in non-English players coming into the league and like changing the way that they played the game out there. And
Sure.
we were kind of the noisy neighbors, right? I feel like that's something similar with Atletico Madrid, but their brand of football is so different, very physical, very pragmatic. I don't know, man. What's it like being Atletico Madrid fan, especially here in the States, where I would say when it comes to La Liga clubs, there's only two in the States, right? Atletico Madrid doesn't really have a fan base here. So is it kind of the same thinking as Spurs or is it a little bit deeper?
Yeah, to expand on that, I think I've seen two other Atletico Madrid fans in my life in Houston. It's very rare. Why I was attracted to the club though, um, very simple. I like defensive football. Like, I am the complete opposite of where a lot of fans are. They want to see like a 4-3. Screw that. I don't want to see a 4-3. I want to see a 1-0 win away at the Bernabeu. That's what I want to see. I want to see lockdown football. I don't want to see my team conceding any shots. I want a goalkeeper who's a stud, and I want 4 yellow cards. That's the brand of football that I like. I don't need the flashy. Like, look, when Griezmann goes off and scores a hat trick, it's great. Atletico Madrid have had some extremely talented attackers over the years, but it's the defensive spine that's always been attractive to me. Godin, one of the goats, bro.
Yeah.
Him and Jose Jimenez, Felipe Luis. There's so many good defenders who have been at Atletico Madrid. And again, I'm a hipster, dude. Defenders get no love. They can't win the Ballon d'Or. They can't win any award. Nobody gives a damn about them. And I think that's BS. So I'll care. The general populace doesn't want to care. I'll care about you. I'll look at a defensive team and appreciate that because that stuff is hard. It's hard to keep a clean sheet. So I've always liked that. And I think just Simeone is like, he's just a magnifier, because he basically is the club now at this point.
Yeah.
And also just the fact that their nickname is the Colchoneros, the mattress makers, is the hardest nickname in world football. Like, find me another one. They're the goddamn mattress makers, dude. And they're going to put your ass on the ground with a dirty slide tackle. I love it. I love everything about it.